Mini Cooper S for supercharged. So there's this awful, horrible noise that we were hearing on this, so we thought that was a supercharger. Turns out it was the AC compressor clutch. The bearings shot. So anyway, it locked up and it made the belt go into shapes unintended by the manufacturer. So we're gonna do a new compressor. You can see I got the new one there. I got a belt kicking around here somewhere. And the bumper and all of its guts and glory are on the floor over there where they belong. So what you do is you put it in service position, and those quotation marks, but I'm holding the camera with the other hand. So anyway, we got to get all that put back together. It's not too bad to get the compressor once you get it in service position, and to do that you just undo this little air boot and then take off the bumper and pull out all of the little body tabs on each side. I think that there's 4 of them. So once you do that, you can get that top bolt. The rest of it's pretty easy from below. Mini Cooper. It's kind of fun. Anything you do on this car, you pretty much have to take the bumper off and get it into this position. It's quite the ordeal. Except to tune up, those are easy. Anyway, this is kind of fun, so I thought I'd just do a picture. I just stuck a pry bar in because that supports the weight of the bumper. So I only need to get it to go that forward. Otherwise, you have to take off all of the rest of the wires and everything for this. And I didn't want to mess with it. Might as well, but you've got AC lines and everything else that are hanging up on this side. Plus your lower radiator hoses on this side. I don't want to stress that out. So I just leave this side sitting on the stud muffin. So apparently you have to have a special tool to get the belt tensioner to do anything for you on this Mini Cooper. You can see the tensioner is up here, and the camera will just in a minute and you'll be able to see the little spots in it. Oh, maybe you can't. Anyway, you have to have a little 2-pin spanner. I have like 4 of these things. One of them is universal, but none of them are right for this because the pins are too skinny on the universal one. Mostly are for doing timing belts, but anyway. So I'm building one. I just traced the thing by getting a piece of paper and a crayon. Looks something crude like this. I transferred that into 1/4 inch steel, cut that out with the plasma cutter, and then I got a couple of M6x1 bolts and chopped them. So they got the barrel part of it. So anyway, these will go in here. I'll tack weld them, test fit it, and when I get it right, this one's the one to give. This one's pretty static, but basically you see my little pin tool, and then I've got a handle that I built for it, and then one end of the handle I'm just going to have the 3/8 drive. This is a 1/4 inch to 3/8 adapter that I'll never use in my life, and so I cut a hole so I can weld that in there. So I'll have a conventional 3/8 drive belt tool here, and then on the other end I'm going to weld this on. Unless I screw it up, then I'll cut out another and start over. Alright, I'm back. That was weird. The camera just shut down for some weird reason. I put the flashlight against it just right and it didn't like it. So anyway, we'll pull this out and I'll show you what it looks like. It's a really snug fit. Why is that being so stubborn to come out? It slipped in there real nice. Hard to grab by just a little part of it. When you get the big handle on, it will be a lot easier to manage. Got gloves on, it's making it tough too. Is that cool enough? Yeah, I gotta support it from back here. That's odd. Yeah, I can't get it out. I'll tell you, it's a snug fit if you can't get it out. May have to do a little shaving on it. I think once the handle's on it, it'll be really easy to work with. Just be careful here. So there you have it, my 2 bolt heads, and then they're both cut to length. And I'll weld in around the inside and then grind it. Weld them really good on the back side, and then grind this onto the handle. Should be good. An odd duck. Today's Saturday. I don't think I could find Mr. Greg Park, the tool guy, if I had to get one, and I don't think he'd have one on his truck anyway. So here's the tool in place in action. It's nice and flush on the tensioner. Go ahead and get this belt on. It's a long handle. I get plenty of leverage. I did it down slightly so that I can do it with this in service position. Should be alright. And there's the belt. Like I said, when you go to put it in with the handle, it just locks right in. Get all the torque in the world and you can just pop it right back out. Beauty, eh? There's a final product all painted up and smoothed out. And I can't help if it looks like a frickin' sword, because in one of my previous lives I was a blacksmith Viking sword maker or something, I don't know. That's just how it turned out, but it works really good. I like the angle on it. I really like being able to have a handful of something to grab onto and have enough length for leverage. I wound up doing this one pretty well square. I did a slight offset. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt, but what is a bite on the butt among friends?
Thanks for watching. Click subscribe.